Hey guys, give me a flake, man. This is a response to, I guess, Mr. Black's movie reviews and the world. What's the other channel called? The Real Weekly News. The Real Weekly News. Okay, so this is a great community guy. He's been around for a while. I've known him for a long time. He's a stand-up guy. Okay, let me just say that right off the bat. But I want to point out some things about his video that don't make sense to me, and maybe he can clear things up. And this is not an attack on him. And let me say, number one, that he should be a partner. He should have been a partner a long time ago. He's got 40,000 subs on 2 different channels, gets tons of views. I imagine one of his problems is that he uses a lot of copyright material, and not in a way that's completely fair, according to, I think, 1976, a copyright law or something. You can, under fair use, you can use some of these videos. You can know what he's doing. He's not breaking any laws, but YouTube is giving him the runaround for using those clips, I imagine. Now, I have limited information regarding this, so I could be talking out of my ass, and I'm admitting that right off the bat. I've talked to the liberal viewer who uses movie clips, not movie clips, but news story clips in his videos, and talks about them in the discussion videos, and they're very good. And I got the idea from him that, that's fair use, so why don't I try doing language videos using clips of Heroes from the TV show Heroes. That was kind of redundant. But clips from the TV show Heroes. To teach language, I wanted to focus on how the subtitles of the Japanese on Heroes is sometimes off and how we can learn from that. And I got the big runaround after making a 16-minute video on Heroes that was just, I thought, one of my best videos, and I got the runaround all around. And I pretty much gave up. It's just not worth the effort. But I want to point out that possibly one of the reasons Mr. Black's movie reviews and the Real Weekly News is pissed off is that because he put in a lot of work in his channels, and I can imagine, understandably, he's pissed off. He hasn't been partnered, and he should have been, So that's something to consider when you're watching his video. This is possibly coming from someone who's disgruntled. Also, rightly so, because they're not letting him do what's legally correct. Now, back up a little bit. Some of the things he says in the videos don't really make sense to me. Like some of it feels to me like a conspiracy theory. Like, oh, they're hiding this and they're hiding that. When they're hiding a menu that folds out when you scroll over it, then they're not really hiding it. That's it's just design. A lot of sites have that. It's not really a big deal. So things like that kind of make me question your whole argument. Sorry, but the other thing that bothers me is that you point out that you have accomplished nothing with Viacom in the last 8 months. You bitched, rightly so. Again, I agree with you. Remember, I'm agreeing with you on most of this stuff. But YouTube has changed nothing. And so what can be done, I tried going to your blog TV and watching your show. Couldn't get in on the outside, with a bunch of people complaining, oh, we're not in the main room. He can't see our comments. So, what kind of communication is that? Maybe you should have, I don't know. But at the same time, I don't have any solution. And see, I don't have a solution, and I apologize for that. But at the same time, I don't see anyone offering a solution to YouTube. It's true, like a lot of people have said, Justin Amazing, love this guy, bitching about, your bloggers built YouTube. But, yeah, okay, you built the house. But if you can't pay the rent, you got to get out and let someone come in who can pay the rent. And as cruel as that may seem, that's the truth. Other problem with the video, the Real Weekly News videos, is he says the smaller partners, like myself, have seen a diminution in money. And I got to tell you, as much as I, it's nobody's business, but I have not. That's not my experience with any of the partners I've spoken to. We're not big. I mean, I have a lot of friends, partners, and non-partners. You guys know that. I'm not discriminatory, but I don't discriminate. But yeah, I haven't seen that at all. If anything, my views have stayed about the same, but money's gone up. And subs are going up. So, I don't get it. I don't know who you're talking to, but it's not affecting me. And nobody I know actually has told me what you're saying. No, I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying, I definitely don't have a scientific, I haven't done a, what's the anketo in Japanese? I haven't, questionnaire. I haven't passed out a questionnaire, but we definitely have different, we're seeing things very differently. Anyway, the other thing I want to point out is about community, man. If you're talking about coming onto YouTube and making money, you might be right. It might be a lot more difficult in the future for people to become partners and to make money. For those of us who got in early, I guess, and I didn't get in early. I got like third or fourth wave of partnerships. But yeah, you might be right about that. But if you're here on YouTube as a vlogger and as a person who just wants to interact with other people, then I don't know what everyone's bitching about. Nothing's going to change, man. Nothing's going to change. How do we find each other? I don't even go to the top page at all. I haven't been there for weeks. I really, not at all. I find people through my subs, through my video responses other people make, through shout outs, related videos, you know. All that stuff's going to remain. Even if they got rid of all related videos, as long as there are video responses that are possible, and as long as there are shout outs, you're going to be able to find people. So everybody, I think it's going to, oh, the sky is falling down, kind of, you know, everyone's got to calm down. And I think Chicken Little here, he's got to calm down, and everyone's just going to take a, you know, see what happens, you know. Number one, it's a little bit too early. Yeah, the other thing, I think I mentioned this already, Viacom, you talked about the Viacom problem and how in the last 8 months, YouTube, nothing has changed on YouTube. So what makes you think anything's going to change now, you know? I mean, you're not offering any solutions. You haven't shown that you've been able to change anything. I can't really see how I can interact with you successfully, or the whole community as a group on Blog TV. That didn't seem to work. The community's still going to be here. You know, as long as we can make, unless they start closing everybody down. I have seen one thing. I have seen that they've become a little bit stricter about TOS violations and taking down videos that seem to be insulting people. I had a video removed last week for a joke attack that I made on a friend. You know, it was just all in fun, and he knew it, and everybody was cool with it, and he made one at me. He actually killed me in his video, shot me dead, and I told him to kiss my dog's ass, and my dog's ass video got removed. Which is amazing to me. You know, so in summary, everyone calm down, see what's going to happen. The community's going to be here. Keep talking to each other, and they're never going to be able to kill it off. Anakin1814, Tommy from the Bronx, I agree with their videos. This is not an attack again on the Real Weekly News and Mr. Black's Movie Reviews. This guy's got, you know, he's a stand-up guy. And I just need him to back up some of the things he's saying in a way that I can get it, because I'm a moron. Okay. All right. Thanks for listening to this long thing. I'll talk to you guys soon. Everyone have a great weekend, and let's see what happens. Okay. And I hope and if he's right, and you know things are going to hell, then we need to get organized. And someone has to start getting all the bloggers together, and partners and non-partners, and getting organized. You know. Doing something, offering something, talking to someone who actually has a connection to YouTube, who can actually talk to somebody, because that person's definitely not me, and I'm smaller. I'm half your size, man, if that. So you got to find some allies on the top, you know, the top of YouTube, and I don't know who those people are, but yeah, okay, I've said enough. Bye. Yeah, there's one more thing I want to say. A couple people like to only appear and only make videos when stuff like this happens. And if you ask me, that's not part of the community. Unless you're over here on YouTube interacting with the community as a whole, you know, video responses, making vids, making comments, subbing, blah, blah, blah. That's not part of the community, man. Don't just come over here and just start making videos when you want to bitch about something and claim. And you don't claim anything. You have no claim unless you're part of the community. Get involved. Maybe we'll listen to you.